Hello everyone and welcome back to Gwent, where today we are looking at Scoia'tael, a faction which I rarely ever play because back in closed beta it was the most played faction, and as a rule I tend to stay away from that sort of thing because I like to play something that's hardly ever played and have fun trying to have success with that, which is what we're doing today because Scoia'tael is now never played because it sucks. Especially this deck, Mulligan. It's a new archetype for Scoia'tael since they got rid of faction effects and things like that. It's very hard to win with this deck, so we're giving it a go. This is my variation. There's some very powerful cards in it. It's just difficult. This way that Gwent's going right now, it's very hard for a normal deck to compete, and we try, but it's not easy. But I'll take you through the deck and hopefully I can show you a good game. Start off with bronzes. We've got Elven War Dancer. Whenever you mulligan it, you summon it. So it's basically 3 strength for free, which is very useful. We've got Red Vanguard. Whenever you mulligan a card, it boosts itself by 1. So hopefully we can get this up to like 13, 14 strength. And play it on the last round and just have like big strength plays, which allows us to win the game. We copy them operate as well because we're obviously able to take much more advantage than our opponents with mulliganing. Red Brigade, get rid of a bit of weather, move things about. We like our opponents to have all their creatures in the same row. So our Trapper here, which spawns a Fireball Trap, can do lots of damage. After 1 turn at the end of your turn, damage all of the units on a row by 3. So if we can get things all lined up, we can summon this and just do massive amounts of damage. Very useful. Then we've got the Red Officer here. Allows us to mulligan a card in our hand. Obviously great synergy with this deck. And then we're running Owls of Thunder as well, just to help deal with Savage Bears, because they are everywhere. Everywhere. I almost said every bear. That's not right. Everywhere. That's what we want. Silvers, we've got Operator, just to copy that obviously. Alaren, whenever you have 5 or more Elf Allies, comes out of your deck, so a bit of deck thinning. And 6 free power is very useful. We've got Chiron here. Allows us to lock an opponent's unit to move it about to help stack things up on the same row. Allows us double cross to get our Operator. Scorch to blow things up, which is quite useful in this meta because even though these will be like 13, 14 strength, sometimes that's still not enough, so Scorch can help deal with our opponent's even higher units. What else have we got? We've also got Ida Amin. I want to say Idi Amin for this card, if that's not how to pronounce it. Player Mage. Fogs, Clear Skies, Quensign. Quensign's pretty rubbish, but helps deal with a bit more weather. And helps with row stacking as well, because we can summon a fog effect if it comes down to that. And we've got Saskia. Comes out when we use our hero ability, which by the way is Francesca here. Allows us to mulligan up to 3 cards. Pops out 7 free gold power. Very useful. We've got Avalak to help us draw cards, because we need to draw as much as possible in this deck, because we need all our effects to help us win. Got Renew to summon it if we need even more draw, which can help. We can mill our opponents out of cards when we get to have like a couple of 3 turns. Mainly I use it to, because the gold cards in Scoia'tael suck right now, mainly using it to summon our opponent's good stuff. So we can nick their gold card and win using that. Also got Aard, which is what I've named this deck after because it's a bit of an odd inclusion. But it helps us line things up again. We can push 5 adjacent enemies to another row. Hopefully stack things up so Fireball Trap can do lots of damage. That's pretty much the deck. We've got about a 50% win rate at the moment. It's not easy at all. But hopefully I can record a game and win it. Okay, so we are facing Foltest. Oh, that's different. Normally everyone's playing Skellige at the moment and it's really irritating. But Foltest can be quite fun. And my rating has tanked since I started playing this deck, which isn't good. Might stand a chance to get a win here. So we will start by mulliganing Elven. Actually, no, we'll start by mulligan Alaren here because we might want to draw an Elven War Dancer. Mulligan that one, and mulligan this. So we start off with 6 free points of power, and all these have been buffed as well, which is very good. We don't have Operator in our hand, so I might want to Avalak that out before we start mulliganing things. We want to get as much from mulliganing as possible. We can always mulligan things away if we draw for good stuff, so it's no problem at all. It's also for Foltest. Don't like Foltest. Such a bad hero ability because you're only ever going to play it turn 1. Let's have a look. That's a bit irritating. Scorch, that could be useful. So our next play will be to throw Officer Alvin out of the way. Yeah, pretty good turn for him. Oh, very good turn for him. He's got Roach as well. Let's just play this. Get rid of Alvin. Trapper's not too bad. But we'll have to use Francesca next turn, I think. I haven't got Gwent tracker on. How rude of me. Chances are, yeah, we'll just Owl's Thunder this that way, actually. Because if he gets multiple of these on board, we're just in so much trouble. There should be quite a bit of row stacking for him, which will be good for me with my trappers. Don't know if we'll be facing so much weather, so might look to mulligan Brigade here. Looks like it's a tricky turn for him. Doesn't know what he's doing. Well, he doesn't know what he wants to do. Better way of saying it. That's an interesting play. Right, okay. Well, I can't remove that at the moment. So I think we'll just Francesca here. Helps to thin our deck a bit more. So let's get rid of Brigade, because I don't think we're going to be getting too much weather. I think we'd afford to get rid of one Vanguard and War Dance, obviously. That puts us ahead. Strong turn. Was it 16 power we played that turn? And also, obviously, we buffed all these by 3, so in a sense it was 25 power, because that counts as 3 for each of these. Now this will start buffing his units up, which isn't fun. He's got double now. Okay, that's even worse. I might even have to pass, because this isn't going to go up very well. Just start going trappers. What do we do here? I think we'll Officer here, puts us ahead. Then we'll probably pass next turn. Get rid of a trapper. Another Vanguard. Okay. Gets Halloran out, so if he can't produce 11 points of power, we will be passing. I'm assuming he can. Definitely can. That's such a strong combo. Can Scorch. It's not too bad a Scorch. But it will activate the crewmen again. Use 2 golds this round, so have I. Fog won't get me too far. If he's placed another one of those, it's going to be pinging everything. I don't like passing like that, it's so weak. Right, I think what we'll do is we will just Scorch here. Puts us ahead again. The more cards we can get out of him, the better, I think. He's about to ping me a few times. Might go out Aard here to push them and start maybe trappering. Trappering, is that a word? Trapping is probably a better phrase. That'll be 8. That'll be 16. Oh no, sorry, it'll be 14, won't it? But he has armoured a bit. So because the armour won't put me ahead, but it will mean my trappers will start doing a lot of work. I think we can afford to do this. He hasn't got many targets really to ping my stuff down as much as he would like. Can I wait one turn on that maybe? Do you think I could just Quensign? I think Quensign would be quite good in this matchup. Quensign them. That way, if he plays another card on this row, I can then go at Aard, get a bit more value. Then my trappers should be able to ping him a lot. I mean, we're not winning this round, I don't think, but should be able to inflict a bit of damage to him. We always know that if he does pass, we've got 14 strength units here, which should hopefully put us ahead. Okay. Looks like we're going to get a good go at Aard here. He's so far ahead of her, he's 30 points ahead. I don't think the trappers will do too much. So if I do go at Aard, that'll push them back. He will take... that'll be worth 9. Puts me a few points behind, and then Trapper won't really put me ahead, will it? Add 9 to that is 41. I need to get 22 points of damage, which will be 17. Won't be enough of the armour, so I think we have to pass it. He would be able to bleed us out of cards, so it wasn't going to go too well. Okay, well we get to that still operator, I think. What is that thing? Can't quite tell. Oh, it's just an officer. We should be able to keep on top of him on points now, because he's committed quite a few things that last turn. That's basically his combo. So he's used quite a few resources. He's just passed, okay. So what I'll do here is I will just mulligan away something. Or do I just thin my deck? Rouse double cross to get operator out. It won't copy anything, but it'll thin my deck a bit more. I think all these might be worth a bit more next turn. Okay, this is just purely to thin the deck. Oh, it still copies something, okay. We will copy that. So we're going to the last round on even card advantage. I have to go first, however, so he will have the last say. But we have a lot of big plays left. See if we can get a renew. No, we've got 3 trappers though. So this will be our final hand, unless I can mulligan away something clever. I think we can afford to mulligan with this Vanguard. It's not going to be too great. We get a brigade again. Okay, still the same strength, but it will move things about, so that's not too bad. So we're probably going to be playing these first. then try and line things up as best as possible with these two, and then we'll play out our trappers, and hopefully that will win me the game. That's the plan. We have shielded these, so that should protect us a bit. And okay, what's he putting back? Roach. This really hurts my eyes. I can't tell what's going on. A blister, maybe a Reaver Scout? Okay, one of them. That's also fine. We don't mind that being like that, because that's where we'll be pushing things, probably. So we'll just go with a Vanguard here. Either way, this round should show you the power of the trappers. Should get a lot of value out of them. Dandelion, okay, that's a bit irritating. It's on that row. We will go Vanguard. Scorch should be bad. But I can't do anything if he's got Scorch. Let's go the third one. I can't play around Scorch this round. If he's got it, then GG. Okay, so if this was bronze, that would be useful to pull it back, but it's not. So what we'll do is we will... I think we'll have to Garrett Aard these two, and then he'll play one card, so we'll get a bit more value, I think. I think he's running Witches, which will count for 3 silver slots. Okay, let's go with a Trapper. So if he plays anything on this row, I can still pull it back and then use Trapper. I think his last play will be a big Witcher for, well, like 23, will it be? But this is threatening to do 15 itself, plus itself, so 16 points will be removed if that works. Okay, so he can't do anything about it. That's sort of okay for me because it kind of off balances all these as well. Right, let's go for another Trapper. Here's the Witcher. That goes off. Puts us still ahead. We can now use this to pull a Witcher back. I'm better off actually pulling one to the front than doing that, but we'll see. Two, three. Okay, so we're still ahead. We've got a Trapper. We'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's effectively on 36. So he needs a 25-point play here. Don't think that'll do it. It's not. I've won a game with Mulligan. Get in there. I think that was well thought out. Good game, Noob Brothers 69. Victory for the good guys. It's a shame I've got Truck open because it doesn't count as in the stats, but there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that game, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.